My name is Vivian Chiu. I'm an artist and woodworker based in Richmond, Virginia. I'm originally from Hong Kong. I studied furniture design at RISD and I did my master's in sculpture at Columbia University. And we're in my studio right now in Richmond. My creative process always starts with woodworking. I realized I just really enjoy woodworking and all the tools and working with materials. So sometimes I find really niche woodworking techniques, for example, split turning. Split turning is used primarily for decorative balusters or ornaments, but I realized that I can use it in a more sculptural way and abstract it to make more sculptural pieces. So it usually starts off with like a niche woodworking technique moving into, a larger scale sculpture. I do a lot of work that had to do with my personal identity and trying to figure out how to create works that are catharsis for me, being queer and all these anxieties that come from it. So a lot of my work is quite personal. I source a lot of my materials from lumber yards. I do a lot of dumpster diving, or I get the wood for free. For example, I have a new body of work where I create sculptures out of heirloom crates. So a lot of my work is using or reusing a lot of wood that is found or discarded. There is a writing by Anne Anlin Chang called Ornamentalism, and she talks about how Asian women's bodies, as opposed to other racialized women's bodies, are seen a lot like ornament and passive, decorative. And so thinking about that and then using a technique that's specifically for ornaments made sense to me conceptually. So I think a lot about the pieces as bodies, and also as immigrants, we're constantly shape-shifting. So I actually think a lot about the negative shape that is created from reconfiguring those pieces, what is left exposed as a process of that shift. So I think a lot about that, even though the forms itself are pretty abstract and accessible.